Hey everybody, welcome back to Eye to Eye, the place where we talk about anything and everything Disney. My name is Kyle.
And my name is Jessica.
Tonight's Disney Trivia Night. Tonight's theme is...
Oh, Emperor's New Groove. I almost said Kronk, but I knew that was wrong.
I mean,
sorry. I'm very sorry.
Everybody associates Kronk. I think he's probably the most notable thing.
Or Yzma.
Yzma. But I think Kronk, basically, because squeak, squeaking, squeakers.
There you go.
That's how I always remember Kronk is in that movie. That's the theme for tonight. And so that's what we'll be getting into in just a little bit. But as you guys come into our stream, do us a couple favors, whether you're watching here on Twitter or on Facebook. Make sure you smash that like button. And yeah, just kind of say hello. Let us know who's all here hanging out with us on Disney Trivia Night. Even if you're watching on the replay, we appreciate you guys spending a little bit of time with us tonight. We see a lot of our regulars already checking in.
Talking about football.
Yeah.
And I'm actually excited about pro football for the first time ever.
Why is that?
Because my sister-in-law and brother got me invested in this. So I'm excited to see we've got some Chiefs fans.
I know.
I'm a Chiefs fan apparently now just by association because of them.
Well, and it's funny because, I just didn't think that we'd be having this as our starting conversation. But
everybody's I'm not mad at it.
Everybody's already started it in here already. It's pretty funny to watch.
Yep. So disclaimer.
What?
I still have my cough, but Pamela, you'll be proud of me. I came prepared for trivia tonight, so I'm going to do my best to not cough the entire trivia night.
She is working through it still kind of lingering.
I feel great, so
yes.
Nobody feel sorry for me. I'm fine.
Which is all that you can ask for. We got a Giants fan in Avery here. Who do you think will be in the Super Bowl?
Well, obviously the Chiefs. Are the Rams still in this?
Can I be honest with you? I'm kind of rooting for the Bengals versus the Rams. That's kind of what I'm rooting for
because we don't see those Rams two teams versus Chiefs.
That's fine, and I think that'd be a great Super Bowl as well. But I like parity, and I like things to be different. So I'm rooting for Rams and Bengals.
I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, so hear me out. But I am happy that we get to see somebody other than Tom Brady in the Super Bowl.
Mike's a little loud. Thank you. Oh, wait, glad you're feeling better. Mike's a little loud. Let me adjust that on the fly here. You guys keep talking, but let me look at this real quick. So wait a minute. So you're cheering for the Chiefs just because of Brittany? That's why?
Yes, but I'm also, as I said, I'm glad that Tom Brady's not in the Super Bowl this time to give somebody else a chance.
Yes.
I have nothing against him. Don't send any hate, people. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's nice to have somebody other than Tom Brady.
How's the mic sound now? I turned it down a little bit, or at least I think I did. So let us know if that's a little bit better. Again, we were doing this new setup, so still learning through some of the kinks and stuff like that about how we're gonna
Avery said I was spitting facts. That needs to be up there.
Jessica today has been spitting facts and fire.
And sass.
That's for dang sure. I'm happy we don't have to see the cheese heads. Dang.
That's against Kyle's family.
They're
big Packers fans.
I was raised a Packer fan, but I'm not a humongous.
Like I said, to be fair, we really weren't really into pro football. We're super big college football people. But
yeah.
Now we're invested.
Seems like everybody thought it was a little loud. Don't be afraid to tell us if it's a little loud or anything like that. Like I said, we're still trying to find the settings that are better for this.
And by we mean this guy, because he does everything and I just show up and take notes.
I was about to say, you read the questions for me, you keep the score.
I do the easy stuff.
People know this, they've seen me when you're not here and it's just me doing it. I'm literally like watching the screen, watching the comments, writing things down.
It's hard.
It's really tough.
You can't do it all. Like honestly, you can't do it all.
Tough way to do it.
And I will do my best not to hit the table tonight.
Yeah,
I know
Jessica,
I did that a lot
last week she kept going. And I watched the camera go back and forth. I'm like, you're making them sick. But hey, it happens. It happens. All right, I think we've talked enough about sports. Although,
go sports.
Maybe there's a question about Disney and the Super Bowl coming up.
With Disney? Oh, because they go to the Super Bowl.
Maybe
they go to Disney after the Super Bowl.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's in there. Maybe it's coming up.
Like where they're like, we're going to the Super Bowl.
I don't know.
We're going to Disney World. And
maybe we shouldn't talk about it.
To say it. No, this is how I give them gimme answers.
But yes, so we'll see. Hey, D Hazel's here. Good to see you, D. Thanks for being here over there across the pond. Daniel's back as well. Daniel, we got to talk soon, man. I know we'll probably be talking February when we get here personally, but we got to talk about Spider-Man because we got to talk about it. There's things that need to be discussed. All right, let's go ahead and get into pregame mode here and get into how it's played for those of you that may not have played before, or if you just need a refresher. Here's how Disney Trivia Night works. 20 individual questions. First 10 are the theme, that being Emperor's New Groove. First of all, we need to give a shout out to Avery. This is his choice for winning last season of Disney Trivia Night. So this is his selection. He has come up with the first 10 questions. I may have clarified a few things in there just to kind of make it a little bit more concise in the questions and that, but it's basically all him. The other 10 are the random ones that I've come up for you this week. We will use a timer of 40 seconds for one answer attempt, and be strategic with when you post that answer. Here are a bunch of other reminders to help you keep tabs on how best to have a good experience during trivia night tonight. So just keep those things in mind as we go throughout the stream. If you have any questions, you can reference back to that, I guess, if it pops back up. Now let's take a look at our leaderboard and look who got the game winner point last time. Mr. Matthew pushing him up into a two-way tie with Benjamin Reynolds. Those two are in the lead right now. Very well done. And if you want to see who's working their way up into the leaderboard, you can see right there. Now, how do you get on that leaderboard? There's a couple of different ways. Well, actually 3 different ways. You can be here and participate for getting a point. You can get at least one correct answer and get a point toward that board, and you can get the game winner point, which is by a random draw based on the number of correct responses you get tonight that we do after the game. So that, my friends, is how Disney Trivia Night works. See a lot of you that are pressing the like button. Thank you guys so much for doing that. We are about ready to get started. Jessica, how many do you think you're going to get right tonight? How many do you all that think Jessica's
one, because I'm terrible at trivia.
I am going to go for 2 tonight for you. I think that is probably a safe bet. I think you can pull off 2 of them. In fact,
earlier when I asked you, you're like, you're not
I got to thinking about it. I think you can pull off things. So if you'd like to get your typing fingers ready and pick, they already, I missed that part of it. I'm way behind. Sorry about that.
Stay away.
All right. We got a good crowd assembled here. So let's get things started tonight with the very first theme question from Avery. Remember, Emperor's New Groove and the universe that it exists in. It's kind of a little bit.
I'm concerned.
Just know it's maybe a little bit beyond the specific movie that you're thinking about. Question 1.
What was the original title before it was changed to The Emperor's New Groove?
Any guesses, Jess? What you got?
What was the original title before it was changed to The Emperor's New Groove?
Why don't you write it down? Let's see. Well, I mean, at least you gave a relevant answer. It's not
it's not right.
It is definitely all right. I didn't even start the timer, so we're gonna do like in our head right here for just a minute. I got the wrong thing set up here. Oh, I have so many buttons on my phone. So we'll do like another 10 seconds added on there for you guys to get it in.
Why did you even start the timer? I cannot.
Just for reference sake. And time. The correct answer is The Kingdom of the Sun.
That's a
last
horrible
one
title.
to get it was WDW Fanatic on time. So we got WDW Fanatic, Pamela. Who else got it? Avery, obviously. Matthew, The Emperor's New Shoes.
That's that.
Funny. Very, very funny. So that's the first question right there. Kingdom of the Sun. I vaguely remember this being the case.
Stevie Lee put Llama Rama.
Llama Rama. Jessica wrote cute. Prince Llama.
We do it. We do.
It's like the most literal answer that you could give. But hey, it was, I mean.
Except I guess he's not a prince. He's an emperor. So that was stupid.
But wouldn't he have had to been a prince at some point to be the emperor?
I don't actually understand all that stuff.
I don't know. That royalty line doesn't really make sense. Question 2.
When it was Kingdom of the Sun, Owen Wilson was originally cast to play which character?
Actually, it makes sense to me. I could have seen the way they would have gone with this character with him in the role.
When it was Kingdom of the Sun, Owen Wilson was originally cast to play which character?
See, I would have thought that answer.
But it's wrong.
But it's wrong.
Clearly. Because I gave the answer.
I started late again. Gotta get back in gear here.
Oh, shoot. That's the name I couldn't think of.
Which one?
Well, I can't say it out loud.
I know. I'm glad you didn't.
That was a trap.
It was a trap.
You tried to bait me.
I did try to bait you into giving an answer, which is not like me. It is not like me.
It's not kind.
I think there are probably like 2 obvious answers. Everybody's debating which one it is. But it's only the one answer that you give. And time. The correct answer is Pacha. Matthew was the last one to get it on time. Pacha, let's see who else got it. Avery, of course, and nobody else. Everybody else expected Cuzco. I would have thought Pacha myself because I could see him almost kind of having that fatherly sound too. And I remember,
isn't it John Goodman?
it is. And that,
yeah,
what I was about to say was,
better.
I remember when we saw this video for the first time, and I was like, "That's John Goodman." I was like, that seemed like, no offense to Emperor's New Groove, because I think it's one of the most underrated Disney films ever, but it just felt beneath him because he was such a celebrity in the Disney universe, at that point. Not to say that, like,
I'm with you. It's
you see what I'm saying?
It's not the right fit.
It just I think he actually fit the character the way they played it.
No.
But Owen Wilson would have been a much different Pacha, I think.
Stevie Lee said, "I said Yzma because it sounded ridiculous." Yes,
hey,
and I'm not mad at that.
There's one way to go about this, and that is being ridiculous with the answers, just having fun with it. There's something to be said with that. All right, question 3.
Why did Cuzco want to raze Pacha's village?
Raze meaning destroy. These are Avery's words, not mine.
Be specific. Oh gosh, Avery, you took again after Kyle. Be specific.
I wrote that in there.
Oh.
That's my clarification.
Why did Cuzco want to raze Pacha's village?
I told you I added just a few things into the questions just to clarify, not to make them. It's not that they weren't too hard that way, but I just wanted to not trick people. It's not specific enough.
Okay. How about this? How about this?
Not specific enough. There's one thing that he was going to do. And what was it? You got to be specific with the answer.
I told you my answer.
And this, I will say that the person who, Avery, said they had to be specific on this to get the point. So, and time. The correct answer is Cusco-topia, which was his summer home, a new house. But Avery wanted you guys to be specific. So that's what happened. Let's see. Did anybody get it?
Yeah, there were quite a few people.
Yep, WW Fanatic was the last one that got it on time. We got 8. Obviously Avery and Allie Rose. Very nice. Several people got it. Cusco-topia is what it was officially called, I guess, or what it would have been had it created. You wrote build a new home, pool. I was like, you're technically right, but
not specific enough.
But not specific enough. That's
it's like nursing school. You're correct, but you're not the most correct.
See, aren't you glad I put in be specific, because that would have gotten a little bit tricky there.
Question 4. Chicha? Am I saying that right? Chicha was the first Disney character appearing in a feature film to be what?
Listening to us pronouncing people's names, it's not entertaining in any way.
Chicha was the first Disney character appearing in a feature film to be what?
Jessica's answer over here, guys, is hilarious.
I don't know who this character is or what they are.
If you had watched it recently, you would know who it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this movie in years.
I thought we watched it recently together, did we not?
Oh, this was pre-pandemic that we watched it.
What? 2 years ago?
Babe, I don't remember stuff we watched last week.
That's true.
Like, let's be honest.
And time. The correct answer is pregnant. The first
I thought that was a joke. Nope. When all of y'all were guessing that.
WDW Fanatic again is the last one to get it. We got D. Hazel as well on the board. Stevie Lee. Thomas Dinsmore, Avery, 8, Allie Rose, Matthew.
You were going so fast. I need you to stop after Thomas Dinsmore. Start again.
Avery obviously got his own question. 8, Allie Rose, Matthew, Pamela, Daniel. There you go.
Thank you. I wasn't going to get anybody's point.
See, when this
totally frozen.
What is going on? Uh-oh. Can you guys see us?
It's really awkward.
I think we're having a little bit of a technical issue. I guess, can y'all see us? We're good?
Also, is your computer plugged in? Because it's about to die.
It is plugged in. There it says it's in. Make sure. Hang on, guys. I know this is a little awkward. Battery. Why is it not? Is it not plugged in? No, that would be plugged in. We're good. We're good.
Well, we're moving again.
I know. So here, let me just check some connections here. You know what? I'm not going to mess with the connections because I think it'll only make it a little bit crazier. Let's see. Let's try that again.
It says 9%.
Okay, I think we're good. Sorry about that. I know that our computers was starting to lag and be in the normal YouTube lag. Okay, as long as we're okay. But it was.
I love D. You're a little glitchy.
But here's the thing: is it was doing on our end too, which was a little bit.
That's
confusing.
how we noticed it, because it wouldn't let us share something, and then we were just frozen on the screen, and that was creepy.
Yeah, so I don't even remember what I was trying to say with that comment, but we're good now. We're good now. Nobody
Question
panic.
5.
Nobody panic.
Let's move on from the pregnant chinchilla. In the sequel movie, Kronk's New Groove, the secret lab scene references which attraction?
What attraction? Words are hard. Should come to trivia nights more often, and you'll see how words are hard.
Words, spelling, grammar, all the things. In the sequel movie, Kronk's New Groove, the secret lab scene references which attraction?
And I will say that I do think that this new system I'm doing it on, the answers get in a little bit quicker.
Oh, remember, you're faster now than I am on YouTube.
That's what I'm just saying.
D. Hazel and I said the same answer. D, you get my bonus point.
Oh, that's so no.
Why not? It's my bonus point. I wanted to give it out.
Time. It's a Small World is the correct answer. Avery got it. Did anybody else? Does not look like It's a Small World. So you would. This is why I said that the questions are the whole Emperor's New Groove universe. He encompassed a little bit of that into there as well for the other movies and other things maybe coming up soon. All right, let's keep moving on since technically nobody got that one. Avery got his own question. Question 6.
Yep. When looking through the potions to turn Cuzco back into a human, what 3 animals do they first see before the human potion?
Think about this one. I think if you think hard enough.
I'll still get it wrong.
No, I bet you wouldn't if you. When looking through the potions to turn Cuzco back into a human, what 3 animals do you see first before the human potion? Okay, well, at least you gave a good answer.
That's a stupid answer.
I think you'll understand why they get that this is done the way it is in a minute.
D, that's your second point. You got a point something
Yeah,
else
you got a point earlier on a question you got right.
So you're tied with a lot of people. You have more points than I do.
And time. The correct answer is lion, tiger, bear.
Oh my.
Oh my, exactly. See, that's why I thought you might come up with it. Matthew was the last one to get it on time. So we got Matthew, Thomas, even threw the oh my in there as well. Thomas gets my bonus point tonight for throwing that in there. So we've already given away our bonus points. WDW Fanatic, Daniel, Avery, of course, and that is everyone.
I put cat, dog, and bird. I thought, well, maybe there's points. I mean, they're pets.
All right, question 7. Is that correct? Is that what we're on?
How did Yzma and Kronk get to the palace before Cuzco and Pacha towards the end of the movie?
You don't remember this whatsoever?
No. How did Yzma and Kronk get to the palace before Cuzco and Pacha towards the end of the movie?
This one's a little tricky, but...
So then why'd you fuss at me for not remembering?
I'm not fussing at you. I'm just saying it's a little tricky. But props to those people that get this one.
I just can't remember.
It's a little tricky. It's probably one of my favorite parts. The good thing about this movie is it's so self-deprecating and it like breaks the fourth wall and stuff like that all the time.
Avery said he's looking for the exact quote.
Oh, is he? Okay, well.
Woo.
Don't know that you're gonna get that.
Feel bad for y'all.
I was gonna. You didn't say they had to be specific time on that one. There it is. Daniel got it. Technically, I'm going to give it to him. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense, is what they say. So basically, in the movie, they ask them, "How did you get here before us?" And by all accounts, it doesn't make sense. It's literally a point in the movie where they just acknowledge, break the fourth wall, and say, "This doesn't make sense, but we're here." It's one of the best parts of the movie. Let's see here. I think Daniel was the only one that we're going to give credit to on that one because he's the only one that got that in time. Shelby and Austin are here checking in. I don't remember anything from this movie.
Same.
It's a good movie, though. So
I apparently need to rewatch it. It is a good movie. I remember enjoying it.
Hopefully, everybody will go be inspired to watch this one now.
It would be ironic if, like, all of us on trivia just went and watched this.
We should. It's called Homework. Question 8.
In the sequel TV series, what does Cuzco have to do to remain the emperor? In In the sequel TV series, what does Cuzco have to do to remain the emperor?
It's not a bad answer.
Oh, it's wrong?
It's wrong answer.
Dang it. I thought that was good.
But it's not a bad answer. I would have probably.
It's like literally the trope that they always do.
Yes, yes, yes. But if you know what the show's about, then you'll know the answer.
I did not know there was a show at all, so here we are.
Oh, goodness.
Whoop, Avery. I'm looking for
I was going to ask Avery.
I
was going to ask Avery if he was going to count that one time. The correct answer is pass a test. So unfortunately, according to Avery, we cannot count 8 with who was the only one. Let's see. Go to school.
Lee.
Stevie Lee got it. Aced the test. Very nice. Very nice. Avery.
Stop going so fast.
I looked at that. That's all.
Well, get passing grades. That's not the same.
Avery, would you like to rule on that one? To me, it sounded a little bit vague in what he wanted there. He's the one that's setting the rules on this.
Okay.
I think so. Avery, you can go back and tell us if you'd like for that to count or not, but we'll move forward for now. Question 9.
The movie was nominated for Best Original Song in 2000 for which song?
I actually didn't know this one. Avery said he'll count Stevie's.
Yeah, I gave it
Okay.
to her. The movie was nominated for Best Original Song in 2000 for which song? Truthfully, I don't remember any songs from this movie.
I don't either. But I remember hearing like a melody for one, kind of. And so I think that's what this is. It's kind of like Mike and Sully's song that you and me together, that's the way it'll be. You never heard that one?
Obviously, I've heard it. I just don't recall.
So it's a lot. It's more of a melody song than it is an actual, like, people remember the lyrics of it, stuff like that.
That's fair. I don't remember anything.
And time. The correct answer is My Funny Friend and Me.
Wow.
WDW Fanatic.
Great.
Got it.
That was
Obviously,
great.
Avery knew it. Very well played.
I feel like WDW Fanatic pulled that out of a rabbit's hat.
I feel like maybe he
Maybe
just knows it. I believe he knows it. All right, question 10.
What did Disney have to do to keep Sting a part of the movie's soundtrack?
Totally forgot that he was part of this too.
What did Disney have to do to keep Sting a part of the movie soundtrack?
You're tracking real well towards those 2 points I thought you were going to get tonight.
Were those 2 involved in this?
No.
Okay, good.
I thought maybe you might get one, but it's not looking so well at this point. Bless her. Bless her.
I told you I was only going to get one tonight. I did warn you.
That's true.
I'm not feeling real smart today.
All right, and time. The correct answer is change the ending. That's what Avery put it up there. So I think some people kind of meant that when they said give him a song to sing at the end, but they kind of basically they re-sung the song. Sting is the one who sings, he's the sovereign lord of the nation, the hippest captain creation.
No, that was Sting.
The alpha, the omega, A to Z.
I feel like Sting is anyway.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
No, I'm sure you're right, Kyle. Don't ever trust me on Disney stuff.
But
life.
Change the ending is what we were looking for. But everybody was thinking what Daniel said of the money.
That's what I said.
Okay, yeah. All right. That's all the theme questions tonight. Thank you to Avery for providing that. If you out there who are watching and playing along get to win this season, you'll get to select one to be used during next season as well.
Yeah, those were really good questions.
Very, very good. All right, let's keep moving forward.
Wait.
What you need?
Go back. The reason why he wanted the ending changed is because the summer house ending up bulldozing a rainforest in the original he didn't like because he stood up for indigenous rights.
There you go. The more you know. I feel like we need that the more you know over there.
I did not know that though. That A gives me a little bit more respect for Sting, and B, that's an interesting fun fact.
Fun fact Thursday.
Fun fact Friday.
All right, now we're moving into random Disney trivia. Anything, parks, movies, properties, history. It's all fair game if it relates to Disney. Here we go.
What was the original name of Toy Story Midway Mania? I guess we can say Fun Fact Friday.
Can we?
In Daniel's world, isn't it Friday?
I don't think it's Friday yet over there. It's probably it's still before midnight.
Dang it. What was the original name of Toy Story Midway Mania?
I feel like we've discussed this before. Dee's in England. He's in Norway. Are they on the same time zone?
No.
I feel like we should know that already.
Pull up my world clock.
See, it's still so cool to me that we have people watching in Norway, in the UK.
They're 1 hour difference.
1 hour difference. They'll probably answer that in a second.
Parts.
And time, the correct answer is... Avery just got it in time.
Good job, Avery.
Toy Story Mania. It's a little bit of a trick question. They put the Midway in because they wanted to make sure the theming of the Midway games that you get like at Coney Island and stuff like that came through in the theming of overall of the ride. So instead of just Midway Mania, it was just Mania. And I remember this because I had to get used to saying Toy Story Midway Mania. I just call it Midway or Mania, Toy Story Mania. But anyway.
Also, I was 100% correct. It's past midnight for both of them.
So technically, it is Fun Fact Friday for them. Is what Jessica was getting at.
That's my point of that.
Question
ridiculous
12.
Story. Which 1997 Super Bowl winning player shouted, "I'm going to Disney World"?
There's your Super Bowl question.
Oh, and I can picture this video. Because what documentary did we watch where they talked about this?
But you don't know this. You don't know this one.
I know his face, though, Kyle. I could pick him out of a lineup if he was a killer.
I don't think you could.
Yes, I could because of the documentary.
Which
1997 Super Bowl winning player shouted, "I'm going to Disney World"?
Do you really know this?
Yes,
Oh
I
my
can't
goodness.
remember his name. But no, I watched this whole documentary about Disney World. Somebody help me with what documentary was this?
But I don't know that he was the first one.
Yes, he was. And that was the whole purpose of this.
And time, the correct answer is Desmond Howard.
Yes.
Heisman Trophy winner. The last one to get it was WDW Fanatic. Very nice. Avery also is on the board for that one. Good job. Desmond
I know
Howard.
what it was. It wasn't really a documentary. It was that weird TV thing on ABC about Disney's 50th.
Oh, okay.
The 50th celebration. And they
you.
spent like 4 minutes, which is a long time on a little hour-long segment, but talking about this and how that was the first Super Bowl to ever do that. And so now, like, when Tom Brady and all of these other guys are like, "I'm going to Disney World," they're like, "No, that's a reference to 1997. I promise you I knew this.
See, Mike Bush is here. Good to see you, Mike Bush.
Hi,
Thanks
Mike.
for playing.
Sorry to join.
Good crowd here tonight, by the way. Seen a lot of our regulars. We're still missing, like, has Benjamin Reynolds checked in tonight? Haven't seen him.
Not yet.
But it feels like everybody's kind of getting back in the groove. It's good to see a lot of our regular faces.
You picked a Packers question.
Listen, I have history with the Packers, but I'm not like a super Packers fan.
No, his family is?
Yes.
Whoa.
There's always something I will root for the Packers, but like I really don't care. The problem is they kept drafting Alabama players, and that hurts my heart. We don't talk about those people. Anyway, sorry, Matthew. Question, what are we on, 13? Or 12 something? I think we're on 13. Right here. Yep.
In what year did the first guest win a stay in Cinderella's castle?
Did you say Wednesday?
What?
I thought you said Wednesday. Win a stay instead of winning.
What happened on Wednesday? In what year did the first guests win a stay in Cinderella's castle?
I heard it. I thought she combined them into basically saying Wednesday.
I was just very confused about it. Dang it.
And she knocked it again. She got them long legs that you got to worry about.
It's not my fault.
Just basically, if you see it rattle, it ain't me.
And it's not intentional.
On
Wednesdays we wear pink. So D wrote, I didn't say it. Do you know what that reference is?
No, I don't.
Mean Girls with Regina George.
I had better things to watch that movie. Time. The correct answer, I'm going to make sure I have it right. Yes, is 2007. Did anybody get it? Avery did. Very nice. A lot of you put 1964. Cinderella's Castle didn't exist till 1971. You're thinking of Sleeping Beauty Castle. That's probably what you're thinking of there.
I guess 2000, because I thought that would have been a good year.
Huh?
You know.
Oh, I see.
Y2K.
They're thinking that's the year that Cinderella came out. I gotcha. I see where that kind of disconnect came through on that one. 1 year off. Yes, you were 1 year off on 2007. Very good, though, Avery. All right, question 14.
Who does Tiana seek out for help in the bayou? Dang it, you always talk about this movie, and I've still yet to watch it.
Well, whose fault is that?
Mine! I know I'm an idiot.
No, you're not an idiot. You just need to
Who
find time to
does
watch it.
Tiana seek out for help in the bayou?
Just need to find time to watch it.
There's time. I've just chosen not to. Because I want to rewatch The Office for 800 times.
Oh, you know what? This one's a little bit, I guess this is a little bit vague, so I might have to give everybody the point here.
Love that. Can I be one of those
think
people?
I knew I should have been a little bit more specific, so I think as long as you give a relevant answer here, I'm gonna give it to you.
Good job, Kyle.
I'm gonna be
nice
fair.
Today.
I
Who
thought
are
I
you?
was being specific enough. And time, the correct answer I was looking for, Mama Odie. She's the one that sings. God, what's the song now? I can't even remember it. Dig a little deeper. Dig a little deeper. Mama Odie. But some people put Lewis, the alligator. He was technically in the bayou, so I'm gonna accept that as well. So that is my fault. So Matthew's the last one to give a relevant answer, though. So Matthew, Thomas, WW Fanatic, D, Stevie Lee, Daniel, JM, Avery, 8, Allie Rose, Pamela. Well, D actually gave her Lewis answer first. So
Well, so either way,
either way, she got it. So we'll count that first one. So I'm going to give it to you on that one. That one got a little bit. Spelling does not count, Thomas. It never has. Now, I will say there's probably been 1 or 2 times I have said that spelling counts, and that was like for a specific reason. Maybe it was because like I needed to know you specifically knew who you were talking about and didn't just give a blanket answer. But very rarely does that happen. Question 15.
What Disney song is Peggy Lee most known for in a singing role?
You're going to kick yourself.
What Disney song is Peggy Lee most known for in a singing role?
You know this. You may not know the name, but you know this song.
I don't. I promise I don't.
You do. I promise you do. In fact, like I'm so sure that you know this song, I would be willing to give you like a year's worth of paychecks, even though you get them regardless.
I was gonna say, is it my paycheck or your paycheck?
It's our paycheck, right?
Because I'd be okay with either.
And who would it be? Time. The correct answer is he's a tramp. He's a rogue. You don't know that one from Lady and Tramp?
I know the song, but I would never think of that song.
Matthew just under the wire, but Avery did get it on time. Oh, and Pamela as well. I missed Pamela at the top there. Pamela actually got first. Very good. He's a tramp.
Wait, so did Matthew get it? Yay or nay?
Matthew did not get it on
Okay.
time, unfortunately. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Do have to cut it off somewhere. All right, keep moving right along. Question 16.
Which Disney animated feature has the most songs?
I have a system of how I pick which trivia songs. This one's actually just a random one I looked up. This was not part of my normal system.
Which Disney animated feature has the most songs?
It's not a bad answer.
Do you know why I guessed that?
Why?
Because we used to try to watch that on road trips, and my dad would get so mad and say it had too many songs in it.
Mhm.
Yeah, we always be like, stop watching that.
My brain needed to be refreshed, Daniel said.
You make me cry.
She's so moved by all of y'all's trivia
It's
knowledge.
not my trivia, but I don't know what song we're singing.
And time. The correct answer is Alice in Wonderland. The last one to get it was Matthew. Very good. Redeem
Alice in
yourself.
Wonderland has the most songs?
It does.
I don't remember any songs from Alice in Wonderland.
I'm late for a very important day. Very
That's a song?
Very merry on birthday. Golden
Really?
Afternoon.
Yeah.
She sings a song to the cat in the garden, and then the Queen of Hearts has a song off with her head, basically, I guess. But that's
Wow.
basically it. A lot of people put Fantasia. That's actually, I would have probably thought that too. Frozen 2 would be a good answer, but Fantasia I would have thought would have been a good answer. But it is Little Mermaid, maybe. But the answer is, unfortunately,
Avery says 15 songs in Alice in Wonderland.
is it really 15?
I had no idea.
See, I don't count it as a song unless there's actual words to it. I don't.
That is not
That's
fair.
right, because think about how many songs, like when they're doing the little walrus tail
Yeah.
and then Tweedledee, and that's a lot of songs. Golden
And that's
Apple.
rude to say it's not a song if there's no words. Music does not
Yes,
require
I
words.
understand. I'm sorry, Miss Musician. I know what I was.
All I said was music does not require words.
Question.
It's not me on Yo-Yo Ma.
What are we on here? 17.
What was the name of the first Disney Channel mini show that promoted Disney movie releases in Disney parks?
I remember this one.
I don't even understand the question.
What is the name of the first Disney Channel mini show that promoted Disney movie releases and Disney parks? Did I say movie show or mini show?
Mini show.
Mini show. Okay, I want to make
Sometimes it helps me to hear you say the questions because, golly, geez, I'm like actually crying. It's been a long day.
See, I think what Daniel's saying here is what I'm getting at. There's a difference between music and songs. It's all music, but songs have lyrics, words to them. See, I wasn't trying to diss music. I was just saying. The correct answer is Mike's super short show. 8 got it just under the time, unfortunately, though. So nobody got it. Mike's super.
You mean over the time, not under.
Yes, that's fine. Yeah. Well, we can give him the point because it just came in right.
We are giving
8 got the point. Yes, that's fine. Mike's super short show.
I remember forgot that existed.
You know, but you do remember.
I know
right?
exactly what you're talking about.
Because it was in the commercials, and he was always like, Mike's super short show. And then there was another one after that. It was called like the Disney super short something, but it was like a little bit different.
Movie surfers. Oh my gosh, I forgot all about that.
Movie surfers. That's back in the day, man.
Wow, you're old.
Good stuff right there. Good stuff. Question 18.
What famous runner did Jared Leto play in a Disney film?
Jessica forgets that she can hear you, that they can hear you guys can hear us, but she whispers things. She heard a noise behind us. Now she's flipping out.
What famous runner did Jared Leto play in a Disney film?
Jessica thinks that they.
Sorry that I asked.
Oh, Jess, you're not gonna get this one. This one, I specifically put this one in there thinking of you.
Well, I only know like 2.
Just guess one, just at least, and I'm hoping that you get it. Hoping against all. Don't look at me. I can't even look at it yet. And time. The correct answer is Steve Prefontaine. Very good, Daniel.
What Disney movie was he in?
I think it's called Prefontaine. It's like a so.
That's Jared Leto. I've seen this movie hundreds of times.
Yes.
You are freaking lying.
Can you take the points down and then look it up?
Oh, dang it,
Daniel.
I've literally seen this movie hundreds of times.
Mike Bush. Matthew. Avery. There you go. Steve Prefontaine.
Have you seen this movie?
No, but I'm sure
we need to watch this, Kyle. Oh my gosh, this was my childhood. So obviously, we had to watch this during track and field season. Anytime my coach was like, "No, we need to have like a coaching, time," or like we went to team camp and stuff, we always watched this movie, always. And then she would always fast forward through the inappropriate scenes.
Just inappropriate scenes?
Just guys and girls, in college.
Okay. Well, so it was done under like. Disney produced it under their Buena Vista label, which is still it's like Touchstone.
Okay, so is it on Disney Plus?
I don't know. It's a good question.
They all just asked the same thing.
Well, maybe
so.
So.
This is a fabulous movie, but also I'm a running geek, so.
All right, really ready? Question. What are we on? 19 now? 19. Here we go.
How long approximately is the Finding Nemo the Musical at Animal Kingdom?
See, I put a question you would like and a question you would hate back to back.
How long is the Finding Nemo the Musical at Animal Kingdom?
Approximately.
I love Avery's sassy comment.
What do you say?
This is great. Hundreds of times. Yeah, you put the 2 together now. To be fair, Avery, in my defense, I didn't even really know who Jared Leto was until maybe 2 years ago. So I haven't seen that movie since I was 18, which was a long time ago.
I'm just putting this answer up because it's hilarious. Just ages and ages.
Yeah.
All right, we might have a little bit of discrepancy here. And time, the correct answer that I have is 45 minutes where I looked it up. Everybody else gave 40. If somebody would like to go back and find 2 sources that can say that, because the sources I found say 45 minutes. So unfortunately, nobody got that point at this point.
I thought Thomas did.
Did Thomas put 45? He did. Yes. Thomas got it. I'm sorry. All right.
I gave him the point already.
We're going to give Thomas the point. So if somebody can prove me wrong, we'll give everybody else the point as well. But for now,
But also that show is.
15 points. It's Jessica. That's how long she wishes the show was.
I would watch it if it was 15 minutes.
All right. Appropriately. All right. Last question of the night. Here we go.
Who was the latest, as of January 2022, to have their name engraved in a Disneyland Main Street window?
You're not going to know this, but I want you to answer. I want to see what your answer would be.
Who was the latest to have their name engraved in a Disneyland Main Street window?
What would make you think that her name wasn't already engraved?
Well, I just made some crap up, dude.
At least I'm
just trying to move on with my life.
Whose name was engraved this week? Actually, Disneyland. We just missed
clue.
it.
I want to go back to Disneyland. That was so much fun.
It was fun. We
had a great time.
We got 2 trips to Disney World this year, though.
Okay.
We don't have to go.
I'm really excited about those trips too.
And the correct answer is Dave Smith. If you put Smith, I cannot count it. I'm so sorry.
Why?
Because Smith is such a dare. You got to have the names. Dave Smith. Matthew's the last one to get it. Avery, and that is it. Dave.
Wow, Kyle.
I'm sorry.
There's no other Smith. Come
yes,
on.
There is. There's
Kyle, give
Smith.
them the point.
Where is I was generous earlier. I was generous.
That doesn't mean you can't be generous now.
I have only a self-allotted amount.
Rude.
I am probably rude, but that's okay. Anyway, all right, you're going to tally up the points for everybody.
I don't know.
While she's doing that, a couple of reminders for you. Another trivia night next week. Nobody picked it. Or nobody, excuse me. What was that?
Pause.
Yes.
Avery said he found 2 sources that 40 was correct.
Okay.
Therefore, you need to go back and
we will go back.
Points before I
We will look retroactively. Avery, Daniel.
Wait, no, you got to start at the top. D.
Oh, excuse me, D. Avery. Daniel.
Okay.
We already got Thomas, Pamela, Mike, Allie Rose, Matthew, and 8. So see, it all worked out in the end there.
So thank you, Avery, for finding those.
Anyway, while she's tying up those points, we'll be back next Thursday with a brand new trivia. All good stuff coming up. In the next month, we will be missing a trivia night. I got to look at what calendar that is, but just to give you guys a heads up to thinking about, but there are several weeks in a row where we won't be missing any, but just wanted y'all to be thinking about that.
Well, I can tell you the date.
Anyway, our Facebook group is also out there. If you haven't joined yet, please do.
1 month, February 24th. We will be in Disney World.
Just want you guys to have that on the books. Just because we missed a week doesn't mean we won't be doing it after that. Well, I just feel like people see us miss a week and they're like, oh, we're not doing it anymore. Just want to remember. All right. Here's all your points for the night. Pamela with 5, Thomas with 5, Daniel with 6, D. Hazel with 4, Stevie Lee with 3, Allie Rose with 4, Matthew with 8, WDW Fact with 7, 8 with 5, JM with 1, Avery with 9 from his questions, Mike Bush with 2. Very good. So all of your names will be thrown into a hat that many times, and you will then have an opportunity to win the game winner point. You'll find out who that is next week. So you have to come back.
This was a great thing. Y'all did a great job. You
guys, again, are awesome for being here and are the best people in the entire world for hanging out with us.
That is fair.
On a just random Thursday night to just hang out with us here. Let's see here. I see on this one thing that Daniel had like a special message that it's not coming up on ours.
He said that was fun. Great theme, Avery.
Oh, this is his always 14 months is what it says. It's celebrating over there. So Daniel, your little post for some reason, like it gives you like a celebration marker over here on YouTube, but it's not showing us over here. But it just wants us to know that you've been a member of the Power Line, a channel member for 14 months. So round of applause for Daniel. This is the best. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate you, and we hope to see you next week here on the channel. Until we assemble again.
May the force be with you.
And we'll see you real soon.